Alright guys, so before we dive into the recruiting and things like that, let's take a look at the depth chart real quick, see what the roster has on hand, and let's see what we're going to be looking like going into the season. We are dealing with Notre Dame in week 2, so I do want to try to get an idea of what I will be bringing out on the field with us for that game. So let's take a look. So starting quarterback, we have a 74, 73, 69, and 66. Ideally, I would want to put Jalen McCone as starting quarterback. He does have the highest speed rating and the highest throw power. The accuracy we can try to work with, but he does come with some good intangibles already to begin with. So we will probably be looking at Jalen McCone as starting. Halfback is unanimous. We're starting Brown, and then we're gonna try to get some reps in with Williams. They are both seniors, so I will more than likely be losing them at the beginning of next year or at the ending of this year. We do have Chris Kruger. He is something to maybe keep an eye on. He does have 88 speed, so he is not the fastest, but he does have the highest excel, so it does not take him long to hit top speed for us. But the thing that worries me the most is this 67 carrying. 67 carrying is not good at all. He is a freshman, so I will try to cut him a little bit of slack, but Jalen Poe has 79 carrying, so I mean, you know, you can't really pick and choose at this point. But the only issue with Jalen Poe, if he was a little bit faster, it'd be a different story. He comes with 84 speed. He basically could be my fullback at this point. We do have a fullback on roster though, but he is also a senior, so we will more than likely be losing him as well. 79 overall, below average speed, decent carrying, not really too good of blocking, but he can truck, so he will probably be a utility back. You know, those like 4th and 1s, you know, 4th and inches, 2nd and inches, you know, fullback dive up the middle, something of that nature. He will probably be that guy. Wide receivers, we have nobody above 70, which is scary. That is a scary thought to have. The top 2 wide receivers I have are juniors and seniors. They do not have breakaway speed. They are 6'1" and 6'3", which is good, respectively. Andrew McElroy has 84 catching, so he is our highest rated wide receiver with catching. I would like to try to get Jalen Johnson in more, so he will probably be worked in there a little bit more, but I also want to try to get Kyle Thomas some playing time. He is a freshman, so I do have some more time with him to develop. He stands at 6'2", 174. So hopefully we could try to get him majority of the playing time. I'm just not too sure what I really want to do at this point. Honestly, I would preferably want to slide Kenji Lewis down to the 4th string and move up just like one slot for each one. So move McElroy to 1, move Thomas to 2, and then Johnson at 3 in the slot, and then drop Lewis down to 4 as a sub basically. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, that senior is always going to be an issue. So no matter how much I try to develop the players throughout the year, the seniors more than likely going to be gone. So we will figure that out as we go. Tight end, we only have 1 good tight end on the roster. 2 technically, but he is going to be our deep threat, our mismatch basically. Grayson Barnes, he stands at 6'5", 87 speed, good catching stats, and then Jake also has good catching stats at 88. So he is, on an open catch, he is better catching stats, but the catching traffic and spec catch are kind of suspect at this point. We will figure it out as we go with that one. He is also a sophomore, so he is something to be developed and hopefully develop well. The O-line is all juniors and seniors, I believe. Senior, Senior. Yeah, so everybody's a senior except this left tackle. But 96 strength, this man is a monster. He stands at 6'4", 318, so he is pretty bulky. He is a power tendency, and he is a little slow. He has 54 speed, so he is the slowest left tackle on hand. His acceleration, not too good as well. Change of direction, but that's speed. Once he gets his hands on you, it's going to be pretty hard for him to lose you. Moving on to left guard. Left guard is a senior, 73. Development's just probably not going to be there, honestly. I would want to try to get Pinnock some more reps, 94 strength. With the 69 overall, he is faster, and his awareness is a little off. That's something to pay attention to, honestly, as we go. It's something to kind of stay tuned to see how good JJ is. If JJ starts getting up a lot of sacks or something, or just not catching his blocks, then we'll probably get Pinnock some playing time. Logan is our senior center, 97 strength. The man is, I think, the strongest lineman we have right now. And then this freshman right behind him, Thomas Pash. I think I said that right. He's only 65 overall. I would want him to get him some playing time. 94 strength. He is strong. His blocking is something to be worked on. Like the power and the finesse is probably some maybe one or two moves you might get by him, but we'll figure it out as we go. I think that's just something to kind of hope that it doesn't play too much. The impact block, 95, like Logan's gonna take your head off if you catch him on the screen or something, but the idea is to get the freshman a little bit more playing time to help develop him. We also do have John Champ, 93 strength, good blocking stats, 49 speed, and our freshman also has 49 speed. So hopefully we can try to get the freshmen some playing time. I mean, they're not too far off behind, and like besides the overall, like if you ignore the overall, you know, speed's the same, acceleration, you know, goes to the freshman, agility goes to the freshman, change of direction to the senior, strength to the senior by 1. The awareness is honestly what separates them the most, and a couple of the blocking stats, because the freshman cannot block. Landon is not blocking anybody to save his life. So we will try to get Landon some more playing time as well. And then the right tackles. Okay, I took back what I said before. This is our strongest lineman on roster. 98 strength. He is 1 point off of being, I believe, max strength. Maybe 2 points if the 100 is in effect. So this sophomore right here, Curry. Honestly, he might be the starter. I won't even second guess it. Possibly. It's only 3 points, but the speed's there, the strength's there. The awareness is a little off. Pass blocking, little off. Run blocking, a couple points. But the impact, the lead block, the stamina, the toughness, and the injury, those things are all, better than what you can ask for. So I might be looking at Curry at 1 and Evan Buss at 2. Left end, senior, fastest left end available. That's a unanimous decision. We are looking at Kevin Session, Jr. I might leave this the way it is. Fastest right end available. No questions asked. Strength is something that needs to be worked on, but 91 strength compared to the 68. Something to keep an eye on. D tackle. probably just leave it the way it is at this point. 93 strength, can't really go wrong with it. 95 strength down here, but they're both seniors. Something to work on. Linebacker, senior. We'll be losing both of them at the end of the year. Middle linebacker, sophomore. Hopefully we can get him to stay for another year or two. And then these two I'm probably going to lose at the end. But fastest middle linebacker available. And then our Jaden Dolphin, 86 speed, fastest linebacker on hand. Can't really question it too much. And there's just no rivals to that. Corners, we are looking at the top 6. Wide receivers and corners, I usually try to keep the top 6 of them, just because you normally keep 2 or 3 corners on the field, and then I use the last 3 for depth or just subs, or depending on what it is, kickoffs, etc. Fill out the depth chart. But top 6 is what I'm looking at. Starting free safety. Pretty straightforward. I would want to try to get Trey Porter some playing time. He does have that 90 speed, so that is probably the only thing that he has going in his favor. He is only 6 foot though, and then right now with Nate being 76, overall 6'1", with 85 speed, that's probably like his downfall. It's just that speed right there. And then strong safety, final position that I'd really want to pay attention to. Junior, freshman. I would want to try to move up Banner to 2 behind Hansen and move Muhammad Jam down to 3. Just because Banner is 6'3", 85 speed, he is basically the same speed as Muhammad. He just stands taller than the rest of these safeties available, and he will probably be playing in the box or be a user safety. His coverage stats aren't that great. He's not really catching either, 60 catching, so something to keep in mind. The hit power is not that great either. And then kickers, I got 2 kickers. Same kick actually, and only 1 point kick power, so basically keeping that the same way, and then only 1 punter on hand. So that is what we're looking like for the roster. So after some careful scouting, we have realized that our athlete we were eyeballing is a bust. So we will go back to the drawing board and try to get another quarterback. So let's see what we got going on here. So Wagner is looking pretty promising. We have no other available pipelines except this one right here. So let's see what we can get. Just got him up 90 throw power. Okay, looking very promising. Jake Romanowski might be a potential person. 91 speed. Okay, he is checking all the boxes. All right, feeling good about this. I am enjoying this. The only issue, not even an issue, it's just something that people don't really prefer, is being below 6 foot. He is standing at 5'11", 186. So he is a little small, kind of light type of build, but he is very elusive. So you would think of him as a Russell Wilson type player. He is a 3-star. So I am going to offer a scholarship. I will add an action. I'm definitely going to try to contact his friends and family. We'll start off there. And try to move up on there. And hopefully he doesn't lock us out, because it'd be really bad to lose out on this man. Alright, scouting 100%. This man is there. Add an action. I would love to try to get this man on our team. %, scouted, 86 speed, can't really jump. Well, he does have good jumping, I lied. 89 jumping, but his catching is a little basic. He's not breaking anybody's ankles on the short routes or anything like that. He's basically get in there, physical, in your face, muscle. Alright, and then okay, 100% scouted. Alright, so let's see what we're working with here. So good catching. Good catching. Both of them cannot block, but that is okay. We won't really be running the ball too much. We should, but we will see how that works out. I don't think I'll be using too many of the tight ends for blocking. There we are with that. Oscar Alvarez, 6'5", 93 strength. I like it. I like it. Center. I'll scout him. Do 1, 2. A little scary. Oh, this man is a gem. This is why we offer him a scholarship. This is exactly why. This man is a gem. We are number 2 on his interests. Let's give him a little something to sweeten the deal. We're not that behind. Number 1. Alright. Let's calm it down. We are number 1 on this guy's list. Let's scout him a little bit more. Ooh, a little tough right there. Okay. Send him a little something to sweeten the deal for us. We're only interested, well, their interest rate is top 2, these top 2 players right here, and we'll try his, we're 3rd on his, and then I'll just DM the player. No, I will social media. I'm just not seeing it with Chadwick. I'm not too sure. Let's see, how far off are we? Jeremiah Angel might be something to keep an eye on, but I don't think we'll be able to get him. But we will try. I got 90 hours left to mess around with. That speed. We'll DM the player. Okay, we'll circle back to him. Keep working on these. Just got 1 there. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, this is the guy we just added on right now. Travis Hag. Let's see. 20%. Ugh. And Larry Butts. Offer. Okay. And then we'll circle back to these guys.